Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. Now this isn't gonna be like a huge video. I don't really think it's gonna get that many views, but I guess in the future, if anyone's having questions on why my content has changed, they'll probably come to this. So yeah, that kind of answers what this whole thing is gonna be here. So this is I'm gonna try to kind of do some content changes here on this channel that I think are necessary. Because, I'm gonna move over here. I was going back in time on this channel that I haven't used in God knows how long. And, I was looking, and this was my first video that I uploaded about 5 years ago, closer to 5.5 now. And that was the first video that I ever made and uploaded, and so I watched that, and this was actually the first thing I watched, is I watched this right here. Don't even look at it, it's so bad. I made this, it was garbage, because Stop Motion Monster Jam, the channel, popped into my, recommended, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that, and then I was like, I made one a long time ago, and I went and I looked at the one I made a long time ago, and it is terrible. Don't watch it. It's a waste of your 4 minutes, but I watched that, and then I decided to kind of look at some of my older videos, and so one of those is this one right here, as I was just talking about the first video I made, and then I went and I looked at there's a second video that goes with this, obviously part 1. I watched those, I kind of skipped through them. There was nothing too crazy. I watched this, nothing too crazy there. At least not from the parts that I watched of it. But where it was, very, very different, was, let me find it somewhere. Getting there. We're gonna find it. It's somewhere. Don't worry, we're gonna find them. They had like no views. Oh, we're getting to my old videos now. Oh, these were so bad. Don't watch those. Oh no. I don't know why those are even still up. Just for keepsake, I guess. Okay, it's not even showing up. That's like strange, actually. But yeah, why is it not showing up? I don't know. We're gonna do that because, oh, that's why I didn't put Monster Jam in it. What does this mean? What did I announce? Wait, what? I don't even remember any of this. Okay, so I was watching this, as you can tell. I was literally just watching it the other day, and so I'm just gonna kind of talk about this video. I think is what it's gonna be, I think, 4 years old in a couple months. It says 3 years obviously, but in a couple months I think it is gonna be 4 years old. And looking at the things I do, I have to actually edit this soon because it is closed. It has full signups. But speaking of signups, with signup series, the way I've been doing them and kind of the way that most people do them feels really just like dead. They do the thing. The 2 trucks come down the line, and I feel like it's a little bit boring over time. And just kind of like, yeah, like I said, bland. I didn't know they actually added this now. So, that being said, I'm going to kind of show you what the deal was here. This is a finish line. These are the ramps. Now, the way I had the camera set up was kind of odd. You couldn't really see them coming down the lanes. So, that will be different, obviously, when I get to it. But we're just going to click on this, and we're going to watch this. I'm going to mute that, first of all. And then I'm going to show you guys one of the races here. So, I don't really remember what races were. I do remember what races were good, but like I said, I don't really edit these very much. Oops. So, because of that, it's kind of like hard to find anything. But see, the way I'm doing this, from what you can see right here, is obviously like, it's like a race. Where is it? I know there was a good one in here somewhere. Was it? I know this was interesting. Yeah, I remember that. That was a weird call, but I'm looking for Captain's Curse. Do we see Captain's Curse anywhere? It's Pirate's Curse. Maybe that is the one I'm thinking of. I don't know. Oh, this is such a bad... Oh, no, not the feet. This is so bad. See, I at least have better quality than this by now. I think overall video quality is better. It's the formatting I'm not a huge fan of with my newer videos. Where's Captain's Curse? Who's that? Is that FS1 Cletus? Who was that? Blue Thunder. Wow, that was really stellar. Where is the... I really can't find the Captain's Curse race that I was thinking of. So maybe it was Pirate's Curse. I don't know. I'm trying to find a good example here. That's one. Like, check this out here. Why are you not loading? Oh my, it's gonna be as... Okay, watch this, watch this. See, they come down, and I did these actual races, and I would freeze frame them, you know, and everything like that, to see, oh, who won the race. And I really like that style of doing it. I feel like it adds more fun than just, oh, who went the farthest. Trying to see if there's any other crazy calls in here. Maybe it was Pirate's Curse. You know what? I bet it was. What is that? Oh my, this is hideous. What the heck? Hello? Where's all the racing? Okay, whatever one was really good had a really long freeze frame on it, so... I don't know. I really could not tell you. I just watched it, but... who's that? Oh, Crustacean. You guys get the gist of it, right? The two trucks come down, and they jump, and then they do the finish line. And I feel like having a race rather than, like, I guess a long jump is what most sign-up series really are. I feel like it's more exciting. I don't know, that could just be me, but I feel like it keeps you, like, I guess, I mean, no diecast racing video is going to keep you on the edge of your seat, but I feel like it does a lot more than who goes the farthest would. I didn't even watch this one before, so I guess we'll see what's going on here. This was, like, honestly one of the best videos I've ever done. Obviously, having this part cut out and the not cutting out parts between races makes it kind of rough, and that's why I think it's not super great, but I feel like there's a lot going for it. I don't know why my internet keeps dying. Can you not do that, please? Thank you. I didn't actually watch this one anytime recently, so I guess we're gonna see what this one's all about. I guess I'll look for interesting races. That was like Big Kahuna versus El Toro Loco or something. Where'd it go? This is so weird. Oh, first of all, okay, I'm gonna turn it off HD because clearly HD is not good, and it's causing my computer to be really slow for really no reason. I've never seen my computer just die like this before. Maybe it's because I'm recording. That could be part of it. Here's the El Toro Loco versus Big Kahuna, I guess. See, that's a good example. It's a close race, and then I show who wins, and it's just more fun that way. Obviously it takes a little bit longer to get them out, but it would just mean that rather than getting my events out on the weekend, they would be released during the week. Or I would have like a 1 week setup, like offset, so that, well, no, because if I did it that way, I could only do an event every 2 weeks. I don't know. I'll probably just do it to where I record the event, and then I upload it during the week, and then I upload the Trucks to Choose during the week, and then I do the sign-up series on the weekend again. But I want to have sign-up series as races rather than long jumps. It's just more fun that way. So I would expect that change. And then the other thing I want to kind of okay. The other thing I kind of want to change is with BeamNG. Um, I did some videos like this. They were kind of underperforming, and they took hours. And I mean like hours. Like uh, this one right here, uh, more than 12 hours to make this one video that was 35 minutes and only got 300 views. I don't really think it's worth it when I could upload a video that, say, let's find one here, an example. Like this took me maybe 5 minutes to throw together, and it got the same amount of views as the other one. And it's not like watch time is a thing either, because the videos really don't get watch times. And no one actually watches my videos all the way through. So I feel like that's part of the thing that makes me want to do these even less. It's just like not really paying off for how much time I spend to do it. That being said, I can't mute this. Hang on. Ignore that. That being said, yeah, this is also an interesting one. This one, like, things like this are fun to make. They take a long time, but they're fun to watch back and stuff. They just take so long. And, last year, it was pretty underperforming, to be honest, but this series was the most fun to make. And what it essentially was I had a field of 12 monster trucks, and none of them had named drivers. Like, they were all nameless. They were trucks with no name drivers. It was just the trucks, and it would be like no limits driving. So I'll actually show you guys kind of what the deal is here. Oh god, I hate ads. Okay, we're gonna wait for that to go away. There's some interesting stuff here. Guys, also, I'm never gonna upload the February 2020 show on the channel that you're watching this on, because that was terrible video work. It was actually, you should actually watch it to see how bad it is and how much better I do now. So let's find an example here. This one looks interesting. Like, see, broken tire rod and stuff like that, and then just still freestyling. I feel like that was a fun video to do. I liked just being able to have the trucks do anything like that. And like, you know how when I do my videos and I have like certain drivers and certain trucks, I try to be realistic, and that means that I have to follow driving styles perfectly. But when I do it this way, it doesn't really matter how any of the truck's drivers in real life perform, because there aren't specified drivers, and that means I could do whatever driving style I want. And that was a lot of fun to do. You know, I had some crazy moments like this come out of that wouldn't have happened if I were doing, you know, a realistic event. Like, if I was doing a realistic event, and, okay, so let's find, Earthshaker, right? If I was doing a realistic event, I wouldn't have Tristan England doing this kind of stuff. I just wouldn't feel like that's realistic, right? But here, I'm doing it because it was just, like, it just kind of flowed. It didn't really have to be a super specific way of driving or anything. That's kind of the way I want to do videos again. So I already have a field of 16 different monster trucks for a video I want to do, for a Path of Destruction Monster Jam tour, but it's going to be done in the style of this, where you can see I don't really do a ton of editing. It's just recording this base thing. There's not specified drivers, so that way I could do whatever I want with driving style. And stuff like that, I think would just make it a whole lot better, for me personally. So I think I am going to implement that change. It might not be exactly the best change for video quality or anything, but it cuts down on time a lot, and it's gonna be really helpful to get more videos out and to actually not, because, you know, this was over a month ago and I haven't even started working on another BeamNG video like this, because it takes so long that I just don't want to have to deal with it again for how it performed. Even this took a while. The main reason I made this was so I could watch it back, but it also had some pretty decent performance. It probably took about a third as long as this, maybe even less, and it performed pretty decently, and it's something fun for me to go back and watch. And I'm also gonna add on to it a lot because it's top 25 runs I've recorded, so I'm gonna probably be revisiting that every couple shows I go to, especially since I'm going to the Superstar Challenge this year. Really exciting stuff. Um, so yeah, expect those two things to be the changes. First thing, sign up series are going to be races with multiple cameras set up and everything like that. I want to just give it more atmosphere that way. And BeamNG events are probably going to be the opposite of that. They're probably going to be less overdone. I liked having these to watch, and I know there were people who really liked watching these. They just didn't perform well enough for them to be worth the amount of time put into them. Because if we look like back in time, so should probably do this. When I first started uploading BeamNG, like let's look at okay, this is that same tour, so that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for this stuff. This is my most popular non-shorts video, is this. It's a 2-minute clip of a truck driving around a track and doing a moonwalk. This, I put a ton of time into. I got like 1,500 watch hours out of that video. That was really good. But the thing is, my videos have really fallen off since then. Like, this is 2.3K. One BeamNG video that had far less editing than what I've done recently. 2.1, 8.5, almost 1,000. 3.6, even 660 is much better than what I've been at recently. Because, I mean, for spending at least 10 times, I would say 10 times more time to make this than those, at the minimum, and having less than a third as well as performance from it, it's just I don't really think it's as much worth it. So I think it's still gonna be fun to do the videos the other way, and it adds a little bit more ragged edge driving and that kind of thing. So expect that those two things to change, and yeah, those are really the two big videos I've been doing lately. I haven't done the weekly updates in a while. I'll probably do the next one after the World Finals. Um, there just hasn't been a ton to talk about. I mean, Salinas was a really bad event. That event was terrible. I was gonna do a commentary for it, and by the end of it, I was like, yeah, no, it's not worth it. It was just not a good event. I don't know. Um, so yeah, there's not really been much to talk about. Uh, Cleveland had some interesting moments, but it wasn't enough to be its own weekly updates episode. So we'll just see how things go. I've still been filling you guys in with the news for the World Finals, both here and in the posts. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next videos, which are either going to be just this stuff, or it'll be redone versions of Sign Up Series and BeamNG. That being said, Sign Up Series, the Sign Up Series World Finals, this one right here, is going to be done like all the other Sign Up Series have been. But after that is when I think I want to change things up a little bit. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.